Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome to the live. This is Patty. Welcome in, Patty Cake Crew. Welcome in, TNT Family Show. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Hello, how are you? So, today, I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, the Bud Files. How are you doing? Hold on just a minute. Hello. Hello. Starting the live. Starting out. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. The Bud Files, welcome in. TNT Family Show, welcome in. Well, let me tell you what I am doing in my little kitchen today. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let's see. You see the pot? Okay. I don't know, the screen is looking fuzzy, but anyway, thank you all for coming. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Alexa, what is the temperature here today? It's 71 degrees Fahrenheit in my corner of the world. So I am grateful for that. If you all can't hear me, please let me know. Welcome in, Keisha H. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you all for being here. I'm a few minutes earlier. I was supposed to come on at 3, but I decided I would just come on and start getting things together. So today, I am showing you, you can call it pantry cooking or cooking on a budget, using what you have and making it happen for you. Sometimes we may not have all of the ingredients that we need to make a meal, and sometimes we may just not feel like going out shopping. Like I didn't feel like going out shopping today. Generally, my children will bring grocery for me. They will deliver it to me. So got up, got a shower, did all the personal things, and I just decided, well, I'm just going to look around in my fridge and my pantry and see what I can come up with. And this is for anybody. I don't always have to have meat. I don't eat meat with every meal just because I choose not to do so. And I've always been like this for a few years now. Not always, but for many years. I have just eaten vegetables or a starch or whatever, like some rice, potatoes, macaroni, or something like that. So a lot of times people may not have all of what they need to make a meal, but whatever you have, put it together and make an inexpensive, delicious meal. I'm not going to be here long. I'm just going to show you what I am going to put together with what I have. Hi, Tamika. Welcome in. So, hi, Joshua. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And this, I think I scheduled this for maybe an hour or maybe 2 hours ago. And we're just going to roll with it. This is what I'm doing. And I'm just going to show you what I have here. Now, I'm going to make some greens. I'm going to have some green vegetables. I will be mixing collards, and I got them from the frozen counter. These are the collards. I have two bags of collards and 1 bag of chopped turnips. And I have a little bit of spinach left, and I'm going to add the spinach to the mix as well. Okay, so this is what I have I didn't show you the other bag of collards. Okay, so this is what I have for the macaroni. This is elbow macaroni, and this is what I have. I am going to season the greens with a little bit of olive oil and this pack of bacon. So I'm going to start with my macaroni. I'm going to get them in the oven, and this I'm going to put, okay, this is not quite 2 cups. So what I will do, since I want 2 cups, let me show you. These are all of the macaroni that I have. So I have, pasta is pasta, no matter what form it's in. Pasta is pasta. So I have these. You remember when I did the soup and I used the ditalini pasta? So I'm going to add a cup, not a cup, but to fill this up to make 2 cups. And there you have it. I have 2 kinds of pasta here. It does not matter. As I said, pasta is pasta. I was not going to the store just to get some elbow macaroni when I had this other pasta, and this is what I am using. So I am going, and first let me tell y'all, I cleaned off my stove. I don't know why. This is a smooth top electric stove, and I use vinegar water and soda, baking soda, to clean off my stove. But for some reason, it still has this little rough place around here. I guess it's from the burner. I don't know, but I have cleaned it off. I don't like the looks of it, but you know, this is all I can do. And I guess I cannot get any more of this off, but I did use Brillo pad. I used the Brillo pad. After I let it set for about 10 minutes, I could have let it set longer, but about 10 minutes, and then I used the Brillo pad to scrub it a little bit. It's clean, y'all, but it has this look here. Same with my Dutch oven. I love cooking in it. I've washed it real good. I've cleaned it with vinegar water and a Brillo pad as well. So this is the pot that I'll be cooking the greens in. And I'm going to show you first how I'm going to put together this macaroni and cheese. So I'm filling up the pot so I can boil the pasta. Sometimes you just have to use what you have. And that's it. You just have to use what you have. So, I don't want the macaroni or the pasta to be limp. I want it al dente, not too soft, because it's going to cook more when I put it in the oven. So I'm going to salt the water. It takes a while to do some of these things. This is why I like to get started before I bring you guys in. At least get the water boiling, but I didn't do it this time. So this is 2 cups right here. And I'm going to put the bacon on and let it be cooking, let it fry a little bit so I can put it in my greens. So I have this, and I am going to put the greens in this and kind of rinse them off a little bit. This is the dish that I will be baking the macaroni in. Okay, so let's get started with this. Let me speak to everybody. Hello, Black Guns and Gardens, welcome in. Soccer, let's see, soccer, Edith. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not messing up your name. Hi Tim, welcome in, welcome in. Goodies Homestead, so glad to see you. Black Guns and Gardens, Daniel Berry, thank you for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Joshua Gabriel, Everything Stuff, YT, thanks for coming. Thank you all for coming. I'm just showing you guys how to take nothing and make a delicious meal from it. You may not have everything you need, but use what you have. There may come a time when we have to survive, y'all. So we got to learn how to survive. I know my folks have always been survivors, and many of your folks too. Back in the day, they knew how to take a meal, take a little of nothing, and make something out of it. Welcome in, Boss Lady Denise, Proud Mixed Child. Glad to see you. Happy for all of you coming. Thank you, Tim, for the directives. And thank you all so much for being here. So, Anthony Holmes, how are you doing? I know you're probably at work, so thank you for peeking in. Thank you so much. Thank you all. So, I'm boiling the water. I've already salted it. And for those of you that have just come in, I have two kinds of pasta in here, just using what I have. It doesn't matter. It's pasta. Just using what I have. Have I mixed these two together before? No, I haven't. We have to learn how to survive. We have to learn how to survive. And Black Guns and Gardens talk about survival and the things and his garden and all of this. So we have to learn. We have to learn. It's not that we don't have money, you know, this, that, or the other. It's just preparing ourselves. So I'm going on with this. And another thing, for my sauce, I didn't have any milk, y'all. This is evaporated milk, pet milk, that I used for my pumpkin pie. I didn't need all of the cans, so I put it in this mason kind of jar and stored it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to use this milk mixed with a little water for my sauce for the macaroni and cheese. See, again, I'm just using what I have. I didn't need to go out and buy some other type of milk, coconut milk, homogenized milk, and all of that. Just use this, because if I don't use it and if I don't freeze it, it's going to spoil after a while. Okay, another thing. This is Parmesan cheese. And I made a dish and I used this. And I didn't use it all. It's already shredded. And generally I will grate my cheese, but this is not your regular shredded cheese. This is different. No fillers, no preservatives, just cheese, lightweight, eco-friendly, resealable pack. So I have a little of this left, and this is all of the mild cheddar that I have left, and I'm going to grate it and make it happen. It may not be as cheesy as I normally make it, but remember, we're just putting together a quick meal using what we have on a budget. So let me grate the cheese while that is happening, while this water is boiling, should I say. We are going to, and this is a small grater that I have. I have a larger one, but I can just use this for right now to grate up the cheese. Maybe I will grate it in this bowl. Have more space. Okay, so we are going to do this. And no, I'm not putting on any gloves because I'm not handling meat. And this is my kitchen and I'm cooking for myself. So I'm grating up the cheese right now. This is my small grater and it's taking a little longer to grate than my larger one would. But we're gonna get it done. Still gonna happen. Okay, my water is starting to boil. Okay, so far, let me show you what I have grated. It's not all, but this is what it's looking like. Okay, so this is what I have left. It's not gonna be a whole lot, I can tell you that, but that's okay. I don't need all that cheese anyway. I love cheesy, and a lot of times I use 3 or 4 different cheeses, but all of that cheese is no good really. Anyway, even though it tastes good, we like it, but how good is it for our bodies? Okay, when I get to the end, I'll just cut off chunks because I need my fingers, y'all. I'm going to make a sauce with this cheese, the milk, and some spices, and a 1/4 cup of flour to make my sauce. And then I'll show you how I'm going to top the mac and cheese. Okay, we're getting to the end, so I'll have to cut this in little chunks because I don't want to mess up my fingers. This is what we have so far. So I'm going to move it. Got a mess here. I'll wipe that up. I'll move this aside. And I'm going to put the oven on 400 so it can be heating up. And start. Okay, we get that going, and then we have this cheese to mix with it. So it'll make enough. We'll make enough. It'll do. I have this much of the Parmesan cheese that I will add to it. Y'all see that? Okay, now let's get the noodles, the pasta in. Okay, so pour those in and stir. Let these boil for about 6 or 8 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 6 minutes. Okay, we're gonna just do 6 minutes on this, and then we will strain this, and we will be ready to put this all together. We are going to make the sauce now. So let's get over here and make the sauce. I'll let you see what I'm doing with the sauce. Okay, I have my cheese all chunked up here and shredded. So I will pour in this now. Mix it in with the mild cheddar, and we will have enough cheese. just want those al dente. And here I'm going to put some butter in the saucepan. I'll just put about this much butter. A little more than a half a stick. I'll put that in. And let's see here. We're going to put onion powder in here, garlic powder. Let me turn this down. Don't want this to burn. I'm going to put a little onion powder. Put about a half teaspoon. I'll put a little bit of garlic. Not as much garlic powder. About a fourth a teaspoon. And so we have this over here heating up. This is how we will make our sauce. Let's put a little bit of paprika. And I'll assure you guys, when I'm cooking, I may make the same dish but a different way every time. I mean, it just depends. It just depends on what I'm going to put in it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do this the same way all the time. And I'm putting a little bit of white pepper in there. And I got this. Getting ready to do this sauce. Okay, that is melting. Got this going. Don't want it to stick, so we gotta keep stirring it. Keep it stirred. So what it's looking like so far. Got this. And once I put this in the oven, I'll move all of this out of the way and do the greens. This may be helpful to somebody. It could be a mother who works and really don't have time. She doesn't have time to make big meals or whatever. Making ends meet. Could be a single mother, single parent, single father, whatever. And TNT says, hello, Mrs. Patty, and I don't know what happened to my watch, and my name was in blue, but not anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened either. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, this is almost there. Got this butter in here. And I'm going to add some milk. And remember now, but this is the best kind of milk to make your pies and baked macaroni. It's the best kind of milk. So I'm going to shake it because it's been in the fridge. Okay. And let me just say something about wrenches. A lot of times, Alexa, stop. I have noticed a lot of times people do have wrenches, but many times you rarely see some people in your chat. And when they're in there, I know the people who come in and give people directives and things like that. It doesn't matter to me whether I have a wrench or anything like that in somebody's life. And if somebody is has a wrench, it's just not to make it blue. It's to come in and help the live move smoothly, um, not just to be in blue. And I have some very good moderators that come in and let's see what I'm doing here. I am going to pour, let me get this over here. But I'm not going to, let's see, let me move this. I'm taking it to the sink, y'all, to drain it, but I'm not going to rinse it. When you don't rinse it, your cheese and stuff will stick to it. Okay, let's move this one over here for a minute. And we're gonna mix these cheeses that I have here. Gonna mix them. And mix them together. And we are going to, let me turn this down. So I have some burned up butter. Some people may not be in my lives all the time, but I know they are supporters, and I appreciate that. Let's see. Not saying anybody has to be, because it's no way. I'm pouring the milk in here now. No way we could be everywhere all the time. It's impossible. Okay, I'll probably add a little more. Y'all look, I'm stirring with the grater, trying to get this softened. This is the little sauce for the mac and cheese. So I'll put some more. And it's not going to be a lot of cheese, guys, because it doesn't really have to be. I mean, it's just what you like, what you want. And you do what you want to do in your own kitchen. Just do what you want to do in your own kitchen. Okay. Okay, we are going to put a little more milk and water in this mixture here. Oh, let's see, the milk. I may as well use it all. Let's see. I like to put a little bit of water in mine. Trying to get this cheese melted so I can put this together and add it to the macaroni. Okay, let's see here. Move this over. Okay, let me turn this up and get this to mixing very well before I pour it. Just making a little sauce here. And I am going to put a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour in this mixture to thicken it. Fourth cup of all-purpose flour, just to thicken it. Ooh, I don't want this on. Okay. Maybe I need to move this one back here because this burner cooks. It's bigger. Okay. Gotta cook this flour in this sauce a little bit. Okay, the stove has reached 400 degrees. Thank you guys for coming by. I'm making this sauce right here. Let me turn it up a little bit. It's thickening, y'all. You have to watch this. It's like when you're making a roux, you have to really watch it so that it won't stick. I'm gonna get it smooth here. Making a sauce. I think I'm going to just add all of this into the mix. I'll get back to the chat in a moment. I'll see how it's looking. That's the way we want it. A little bit of burned piece. Okay, y'all see what this sauce is looking like? it's a good thing to, when you put your butter in, put your flour in at that point rather than get everything else in, so your flour can be smooth. Add some more milk. We will use all of this milk in a minute. We're just making it happen, y'all. See, this is what you want. Okay, so now we're going to pour the cheese in. The cheese sauce. Oh, it's cheesy. Yes, it's cheesy, y'all. I am going to make a topping for it. And that topping, I will be using butter and panko for my topping. You can also put cheese on top. But like I told you, I have made macaroni and cheese so many different ways. So many different ways. So let's stir this. Oh yeah, really cheesy. Now see what this is looking like? See that? Now, let me get another spoon so I can be sure it has enough seasonings, spices in it, rather. Let's see here. Good. We're gonna put a little more salt. Okay. All right. We got it here. Got it done. And let me get the dish. I'm going to put it in. Okay. Welcome in, Free and Couple Cooking Series. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you, Miss JoJo. Thank you for coming. Glad to see each and every one of you. Okay. Had a little butter left on this, and I'm just putting this in the dish. Just need a little bit, and we're at the end with it, so just decided to use that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of, let's see, black pepper. I put a little bit of white pepper. I'm putting a little bit of black pepper in here. This is not coming out very fast, y'all. I'm watching it. Okay. cheesy with this Parmesan cheese. And let's put a little bit more of everything. It's a little bit paprika, put a little of that, and a little bit more of, let me see, I got a little onion powder, a little bit more of that, and okay, so this is what we have, y'all. Mac and cheese. Okay, so we're going to put it in this dish here and get ready and put it in the oven. We're gonna make the topping for it. Just a minute. And once I get those greens on, I'll let you go. But right, I wanted to get this in the oven first. Okay. Let's see here. Here, so I can wash it. So let's see. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Now I am going to melt a little bit of butter and put some panko in the pan. Show you what I'm doing next. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put just about this much of butter in here, and then I'm going to mix some panko in with it. This is about a third cup of butter that I'm putting in here. And let's see here. Okay, this is a 2/3 cup that I'm going to put the panko in, and I'm melting it right here in this pot where I had the cheese sauce. It's not gonna hurt it at all. I'm gonna do 2/3 cup of panko, and this is the panko that I'm using. It is seasoned. Okay, 2/3 cup. And as soon as this is melted, I will add this to it, and then I will pour it on top. Trying to let this butter melt. thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Tamika Davis, thank you so much for coming. Whip you up some mac and cheese with your fried chicken tonight, okay? Sounds good, Tim. I know I have missed comments. Okay, I have my butter. Got to get it all melted. Okay, and I'm going to add this to it. Mix that up with it. Okay, now I have that mixed, and this is the pot that I did the sauce in. So that's all this is, the saucepan. I did the sauce, so we're gonna try to sprinkle it over. Y'all see all this seasoned panko? Use so many spoons, y'all. Okay. Y'all, I had a dental appointment this morning, and I was getting ready to go to the dentist, and I got a call from them that the hygienist was out sick today, so they had to reschedule me. It was fine, no problem. Okay, now this is what the mac and cheese dish is looking like, and we're going to put it in the oven on 400 for about 20 minutes or so, and I'll let you guys see what it's looking like when it comes out. And I thank you so much for being here with me. Got so many pots over here in this sink, y'all. Telling you, I'll wash the dishes when I'm done. Again, just making a meal from what you have in your fridge and your pantry. And we have to be grateful. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving, y'all. Every day. Not one day, but every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Okay, I cleaned out my Dutch oven, used a Brillo pad, some water and vinegar. It still is stained, but it's clean. It's just that, I don't know. I'll have to find out how to get those stains out. Okay, this is the chopped frozen turnips, and I have 2 bags of this. So I am going to show you what I'm doing with this. I'm going to pour a little bit of chicken broth in my pot. A little bit of chicken broth. Just wash out this carton before we open it. Okay. And I am going to cut open these bags. I'll set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay. Getting these greens prepared here. Washing them out, because if you don't wash them out, you leave half of the frozen greens in the bag if you don't wash them out. Wash out the bag, okay. So we're gonna put in we're gonna add some chicken broth here. This is 1 carton. Putting that in. And that's 1 bag cut off open. Let's get the other bag. I'm not going to keep you the whole time that these are cooking, but I will come back and show you probably a short of what the plate is looking like. Okay, 2 bags of greens, and then near the end, I'll put in the spinach with the greens. I'm rinsing out these bags because you will leave many of your greens in the bag if you don't. So, rinsing out the greens a little bit. These are frozen greens. When I can't get fresh, I get frozen. The last time I bought some fresh greens from a particular store, the greens were horrible. And I did raise some greens in my garden, but okay, these are the greens that I have rinsed off. And I'll put them right on the side here. I got this going on. I'm going to put in some seasonings. Let's see. It seems like preparing the meals takes so long. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the greens, and I'm going to fry this and put this in the greens. I don't have any smoked turkey or any other seasoning meat, so I'm using what I have. So I'm going to fry this up and put that in the greens. Once this starts to, I'm not going to wait until it boils. Let me put some seasoning in this. Not going to put any salt. Putting some garlic powder. I am putting some onion powder in here. These greens. Onion powder. I'm going to put some black pepper in my greens, in the water. And let's see, onion and herb. Put a little of that in. because we want flavor, y'all. We want some flavor here. And let's see here. I have some all-purpose seasoning that I'm looking for to put in. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. Gonna put a little bit of all-purpose seasoning by Tabitha Brown. Let's put a little bit of that in. Okay. And that's all we're going to put in right now because we're going to have to taste and all of that. So we will get these in the pot, and then I will fry up this and put that in. And y'all remember, I told you I have some spinach. You know, that's not going to be much. I had a little spinach left. So I'm going to dump that in near the end because it won't take the spinach long to cook at all. So let's see here. We're going to start putting the greens in. Oh my God. Okay, so let's put the greens in. Let's get them started going in. The water is not boiling, but we're gonna put them in anyway. And they will boil right with the water. These are turnips and mustards mixed. I appreciate you guys being here with me, but as I said, I don't want to keep you too long, just letting you see how you can make a meal with what you have in your kitchen on a budget. Y'all excuse me with this scratching. Okay, so we will let this boil. And I'm going to put some water in it. Okay, we're going to add a bottle of water in it. Along with the chicken broth. Okay, now we will let that cook, and just wanted you guys to see, but I'm not going to keep you any longer. Just wanted to let you see how we can improvise. We can use what we have on a budget, saving money, and doing what we need to do to survive, because it's all about survival. Keep our dear Tabitha in prayer. She had hip surgery. Oh, I'm sorry. I will keep her in prayer. Thank you so much, Keisha H, for that information. Welcome in, Psalm 146. Andrea, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you, OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle. You're working. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you all. Wellness with Fruga Mama. Everybody, thank you for coming. And if you missed the beginning of the video, if you will, you can go back and listen to whatever part you want to listen to. I appreciate it. Please thumbs up the live and make comments after the live if you would like. I would appreciate that as well. But just showing you how we can make a meal from what we have and learning to survive in times like these. Okay, my mac and cheese is still um, doing its thing. So let's see what everybody's saying. Blessings to everybody. Thank you all for coming. Beeb's Life in the U.S. Thank you so much. Thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. Thank you, moderators. I appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much. Frank G, I don't know if I spoke to you or not. Welcome in, Frank G. Welcome in, Living for Jesus. Thank you so much. And hi, Lisa J. Stocks. Thank you so much, honey. I didn't see you coming in. Lynn's Life Lessons. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all. As we embark upon this new year, let's set goals, achievable goals, realistic goals that we can keep. Some goals are not achievable. You figure out what it is you can achieve and go for it. Every goal may not be achievable because I'll give you an example. Just say, for instance, you want to craft. But if you're having problems with your hand, just say you have carpal tunnel, that may be something you want to achieve. You might want to learn to knit, but maybe your hand, your physical disability or your physical issue, should I say, may not allow you to do it. So let's make realistic goals and try to reach our goals. And my motto for 2025 is hashtag coming alive 2025. We can make changes, not resolutions, but just make changes for the better in our lives to become better people, and it takes work day by day. We have not arrived. We have not arrived. We are under construction. We are works in progress. So we have to continue working on ourselves. We cannot fix somebody else. We have to work on ourselves. And Tina says, I will be going through another surgery on February 6th on my arm, and my neighbor have hit me, and she has popped out my screw out of my elbow. I think she's saying. I'm so sorry to hear that, Tina, and complete healing to you. Your complete healing from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. I pray that you are made whole in Jesus' name. So let's keep our sister TNT uplifted in prayer, as well as Tabitha Brown and anyone else who is standing in need of prayer. Let's keep all of us, all of our YouTube family and friends uplifted in prayer. People are going through things that we may not know about. Some people may not share what they're going through because everybody's different. Some people choose to tell all, and some people choose to tell none. But however it goes, some people choose to tell some. But people are going through things. So let's be kind to everybody, because as Nikki at the Everyday Life of an OCD chick says, we're all going through something. Let's be kind to each other. We never know what people are going through. Thank you, Frank, for listening. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gwen Michelle, for listening and working. Thank you all for taking the time from your busy schedules to listen, to come in and to listen to me for a little bit. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your memberships. I appreciate gifted memberships. Congratulations to all of you with gifted memberships. I appreciate the ones who gave the memberships. I appreciate every act of kindness. You stopping by when you can, you making comments on videos when you can, because once you get a lot of family members, it is impossible to get around to everybody every day, all of the time. So we do our best and we will continue to do our best. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for everything. I don't say, oh, a little this or a little that. I don't care, and I'll repeat it, and I've repeated it several times before. I don't care if you give me 50 cents. I don't care if you give it in the form of a cash app or 99 cents for a super sticker, super chat, memberships, whatever. That is a gift, and I'm grateful. That is your money. You do not owe me anything. Owe no man nothing but to love him. That's all we owe is love. We don't owe anybody anything. And don't ever feel that you owe somebody something, because you don't. You don't. We owe it all to God. The God I serve, I owe it all to him. So I want to thank you. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for interacting with everybody living with Jesus. I am happy to see you. Lynn's Life Lessons, Miss JoJo, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Baby's Life in the U.S., Tamika Davis, Tim, Wellness with Frugal Mama, Keisha H., everybody. Dear Daniel Berry, I appreciate you. Hello, Matthew Whittington. Thank you for coming. You're almost at 5K. Congratulations, Matthew Whittington. Hi, DJ Tanya Renee. Happy to see you, honey. Thank you for coming. Happy to see all of you. Thank you all. I value your friendships and your support, your love, and all of this. All of you are beautiful. All of you are wonderfully and fearfully made. And I believe that. Let's show Daniel Whittington some love. He has a great channel there. He does a lot of food reviews and taking you around, showing you different things. So let's moderators that are here, if you want to drop links, feel free. You may do so. Sorry for, no, you're not tardy, honey. You're never tardy. Any amount of time, 5, 10 minutes you spend over here is appreciated, and you don't have to be here. You can be doing things, and I know you could be filming Cuzzo over there dancing. Those knees, Tanya Renee. You could be doing that. You don't have to be here. So I thank you. I thank you so much. Thank you, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Wellness, I have to tell you this before I get off. You know Jeremiah, my grandson, is being homeschooled. So he told his mom today the one place he wants to visit is the state of Texas, because it is the largest state in the United States. So they're going to be planning to bring him to Texas. He wants to see the state of Texas. So I thought that was funny. Oh, you just dropped Cuzzo? I got to come over there and see what Cuzzo is doing. Wellness, would you drop DJ Tanya Renee's link, please? And thank you. Any moderator, drop links for me. I appreciate it. And I'll just stay here just a few more seconds until, yes, shout out to Texas. Now this is out of the mouth of a 5-year-old. Texas is the biggest state, and he wants to go to Texas. He doesn't care about any place else, and he wants to fly. He said he wants to get on an airplane, and he wants to go to Texas. I appreciate you too, DJ Tanya Marie. Thank you, Tanya Renee. I'm sorry, not Tanya. Tanya Marie. Tanya Renee. Thank you so much. Wellness, thank you, Tim, for dropping links, and any other moderator, please drop the links of everyone here if you can. I appreciate. I'm just going to stay on just a few more seconds for links to be dropped, and if you want to connect, well, maybe I shouldn't say that word. Alexa, stop. If you want to become family, you may do so. Okay, so I got this. Let's check on this macaroni. Whew. I'm not gonna try and get it out, y'all. It is hot. Okay, it's coming along though. It's looking good, but I can't take it out, y'all. It's hot. And the little panko is getting brown on top, but I will show you a short. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Wellness. Thank you, all moderators, for all you do. I appreciate you so much. Moderators, drop your own links. I'm just going to give you a few seconds. Drop your own link. Be careful. Yes, Keisha, I got to be careful with this oven. The macaroni and cheese is looking good. I know it's tasting good. I can't wait. And y'all, like I said, when I do macaroni and cheese, I be using a lot of cheese. I be using 3 and 4 different kinds of cheeses. And I know all of that cheese is not good for my body. And so today I only had a little bit of mild cheddar left and some Parmesan cheese. So that is what I use for my cheese sauce. And it will be good. It will be fine, just fine. And I had some leftover pet milk, and I used that. This is what I had. Well, it was full because I had made a pumpkin pie, and I didn't have enough. Well, I didn't need all of the can, should I say. So I put this in a jar and put it in the fridge. So I said, now I need to use this. I kept saying, I need to use this milk because I don't want it to spoil, and I don't want to have to throw it away. So I just said I would do this macaroni and cheese, just use what I have. Want to see if it is possible at 8 as of today. Let me see if it is possible at 8:21 as of today. Has a goal. Okay. Has a goal of 1K supporters by December 31st, 2024 with absolutely no content. Yes, go over and let's help out Tim because Tim is an awesome supporter. Yes, let's help him. I always say all of our supporters that do not have content, let's go over and show them love and grab them up because one day, you never know, they may want content. So let's get them, let's grab them. So once they want to start, they will already have family. That's the way I see it. So these greens are coming along, but I will not stay on for them to cook the duration, but I will come back probably with a short to let you see my meal. Okay, trying to see. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I got you with 9 more after this live ends, my friend. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you so much. You got your bowl ready. They're not quite ready yet, Tim, but they will be. Thank you, DJ Tanya Renee, because Tim is an awesome supporter, as well as Tamika Davis and She Ray. They are awesome supporters. And a lot of times when you have supporters with our content, they're great because they're just supporting everyone they can, and they're not really doing content themselves, so they may have a little more time. Yes. Tim is a great moderator as well, and everyone here is a great moderator, and I thank you so much for holding it down, because if I have my back turned cooking, y'all know I can't see who's coming in, and I can't see the buffoonery, don't know what's being said, so y'all hold the fort down, and I thank you so much. And this is the way we do it. This is the way we do it. We help each other. We have goals, and we want to set meaningful goals for 2025 and try to reach our goals, because it's not impossible. We can do it. We can do it. So I think those are all of the links that I see being dropped right now. So I'm going to get off so I can fry this that I'm going to season with. I need to fry it, and when this is almost done, then I'll drop that in. I'll put a little bit of olive oil in there, and this is all of the meat that I have that I can season with right now. So I'm making it work. Making it work. I'm not sure, may add a little butter to it. I'll just see what it's tasting like. You know, you taste as you go. Hey, David Crop, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, David. David, I am making macaroni and cheese, and it's already in the oven. I can turn the oven off right now and let it stay in there. It's too hot to show you guys what it's looking like. I can't take it out, but I will drop a picture. And then I have some frozen greens here, David, that I'm cooking. That hopefully you can see. I have 2 bags of chopped collards and 1 bag of turnips. And when these are done, then I'll just put in the little bit of spinach that I have. I'm just going to mix them. Hi, Georgia girl. How are you doing? Welcome in, honey. Glad to see you. Glad to see each and every one of you. Just doing a little something, something over here. Just trying to make it happen and showing young people, middle-aged people, old people that you can make a meal from a little of nothing. You can survive. It's all about survival. And that's why I want to shout out the gardeners, because they are raising the food, the groceries, and they are freezing, canning, freeze drying, whatever they're doing. And that's about survival. Raising your own food. And David over there has chickens and eggs and a nice garden. David Corey with Crop. Drop him Wellness with Frugal Mama, please. Drop David with Crop since he just came in. Thank you. Yes, Georgia girl, I'm just using what I have in the pantry and the fridge. That's all. Making it happen. And as I said, I don't have to have meat all the time. I'll have that little bit of meat in the greens when I'm done. Thank you, Wellness. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, y'all check out David Crop. Let's see. I want some cans and a vacuum seal along the jar of. Oh, okay, wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Saw your first little broccoli crown today. Oh, wonderful. You making it happen, Keisha. Your garden is beautiful. And Frugal Mama is a beginner, kind of beginning like me, and her garden is thriving. It's doing very well. So, Keisha, if you haven't, drop your link. Drop it. These are the I love the gardening community. I love all of the communities because I'm all around. I visit a lot of different communities. I love communities. I like the cooks, the mukbangers, the crafters, designers, decorators, the gardeners, the preppers, all of you guys. The motivational channels, inspiration, the news awareness channels, um, all of it. The channels that are out here helping people, making it happen for some people, loving in the community, loving on YouTube. There are a lot of channels, a lot of people that I've come in contact with are very loving. The entertainers, I like the entertainers. I love looking at all that good food. I'm telling you. Tasha dropped, okay. Tasha dropped it, okay. Sherry. Tasha, she said Tasha. Yeah, so I am, wellness is on that. Oh yeah, fitness, oh no, you know I can't forget the fitness community. Yes, the wellness community, because I be out here, old as I am, out here trying to stay fit, trying to keep my health going, trying to keep these bones lubricated by moving them and walking, and my mental, trying to keep my mental intact. Any pressures, it relieves pressures, it relieves stress. So yes, by all means, the wellness community, yes. All of the communities, the uplifting, the people that uplift and speak positive things into the lives of others. All of that. I love these communities. It's a lot on YouTube, entertainment, all of that. And I hope I haven't left out any community. Even the gamers. I watch some gamers sometimes. That's a good community. I don't watch the real hard gaming stuff, but I do watch some gaming. A lot of it is entertainment. Yes, I love the entertainment as well. The music, I love the music channels. I love dancing. I love music. You know, just how could I not love music? Y'all go over there and check out Anthony Holmes 71. It's a great channel as well. I'm going to ask you to drop one more wellness. Please drop Anthony Holmes 71. Anthony Holmes is over there making beats for the YouTube streets. And I'm going to shout out Big Rooster. Oh, yeah, I'm in a lot of communities, Keisha. I want to shout out Big Rooster. He has a gospel hour on Sunday mornings on TikTok. And it's uplifting, inspirational, all of the good gospels. I've even requested that he plays 2 of the gospels that I was interested in. And he did that. So shout out to Big Rooster Show on TikTok. He comes on Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and 6:30 a.m. Pacific Time. So, and drop Big Rooster, somebody. Just drop his, not his TikTok, but just his YouTube channel, and then you can pick it up from there. Just drop Big Rooster's YouTube channel. For those of you who may not know him, he tries to help everybody as well. So every community, sometimes, oh, even the van lifers, I watch a few van lifers that I really, really like. Yes, I like to see how they are surviving out here in nature. I love nature and I love to see. It's so interesting, so intriguing to me to watch how they are surviving. And some of them are out there because they want to be out there. Some of them have homes and they do this part time. And because I follow a lady from California, and she has a home. She's a retired woman, but she does trips. You know, she does the van life, but she has a home, and many of them do have homes. Some of them live solely in their vehicles and survive, but many of them do have other places to live. Thank you, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Big Rooster put me to bed Saturday night, trying to wake me up on some. Yes, yes, Keisha. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm gonna let you get one last look at the greens that are cooking. They have a ways to go, and I will just have to show you a short um, with the mac and cheese, and that's about it. That's about it. Welcome in, Yaya's Best Life. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. So happy to see you. Thank you all. So we're about ready to get off right now. And for anyone who may have missed the live, if you're watching from the woods or from the watchtower, I thank you, and I thank you for your thumbs up, and I thank you to those of you who will watch the replays. I welcome the replay team as well. You're making greens from the garden. Ooh, I'm jealous, Frugal Mama, from the garden. I've cooked up all of mine that I raised in my garden. I don't have any more. I have some collards coming up. They're surviving this cold weather, but I have cooked everything from my garden. I had mustards, kale, and collards. I didn't raise any turnips, but I had the kale, the collards, the mustard, and I was trying with the spinach. It wouldn't do right, but I think I'm going to have to do the spinach while it's cool. Maybe I need to drop some spinach seeds while it's cool. But thank you all for coming. Love each and every one of you. And I will see you on these YouTube streets, on the next video, on the short. I will see you around. And you know I'm over here retired, relaxing, and re-energizing. And the motto for 2025 is hashtag coming alive 2025. And that's what I plan to do. Plan to make some changes and do some different things and cook more, because I started out in the kitchen. So I'm going to cook more, but maybe not a long video like this, just shorter dishes, because I know nobody can stay on 2 hours, an hour, and all of that. So I try to keep it short. But anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one. And Frugal Mama, I will see you in the morning. I overslept your time. I had to go to the dentist, and it was a little later. I didn't set my alarm, so I missed you this morning, but I will set my alarm and catch you in the morning. See you all soon, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, moderators. Bye.